Hey guys, it's Anthony Super Service. Got Bruce's truck here, the one that I was smoking a little bit. Went ahead and we're starting to tear it apart. Figured I would show. Let me turn the light on. That is catastrophically failed EGR cooler right there. But look at that, it's dry inside the manifold. So we got it soon enough. We're going to go ahead and do head gaskets, but it wasn't absolutely catastrophic. That's the exhaust manifold. What they normally do, and I've been seeing a lot of them, how an EGR cooler can seriously take an engine out. If you run it too long and then you park it because it's broke down. If you know, if it's smoking real bad, you're losing coolant, and then you decide to park it, drain the freaking coolant out of it and keep driving it with no coolant. Because if you leave coolant in it, when you shut it off, cooling system's normally pressurized, then there's no pressure inside the exhaust, so there's nothing holding the coolant out. You see all that coolant in there? If this thing ruptures bad enough, it will take all the coolant from the degas bottle, it will flow down, all the coolant from the whole system, and it will physically fill up the exhaust manifold. Physically fill it up. And then there is always going to be an exhaust valve open somewhere on the passenger side bank. So, let's think this a little further. The exhaust manifold's full. This is the fill point. It's higher than the valves, it's higher than the heads. It's gonna go down, it's gonna fill up the manifolds, it's gonna go inside of the open exhaust valve when the vehicle is shut off, and it's gonna fill the cylinder with coolant. And you let that sit for too long and it will rust the cylinder wall, thus causing you to have to do a refresh or a rebuild on the engine. So yeah, if it starts to smoke, what I would say, what I tell people, because you know we got trucks in every bay, we're full, is we have got to get the coolant out of the truck, drain it and start it and let it, you know, run it up to say 200 degrees so it'll keep blowing the coolant out. Open the block drain on this side, open the rad petcock, drain it, start it up, let it run. It'll get up to get 100, 200 degrees, 190 degrees, shut the truck off, let it sit for a little while to cool back off, and then start it up again and drive it. We want to drive it until, I mean, in a perfect world, we'll keep starting it and shutting it off until no smoke, no steam is coming out of the exhaust. That way we don't, the only way to make sure if you got a failed EGR cooler that your cylinder walls will not get damaged is physically not to have any coolant in the system. That's the best freaking way. So if you're waiting, if you need to get your truck in the shop, if you don't have time to do it, drain the coolant. That might save your cylinder walls. All right guys, have a good day.